Hi lovely people, here is Sarah from Ancient Hearts, and today I want to show you how to use our Candle Magic boxes. These little wooden boxes come with everything you need to make your own ritual candles for your self-care rituals or for rituals that you do with others together, for protection rituals, everything you want. There are various ingredients in there that you can use, and so you can make ritual candles for a lot of different purposes. So for the beginning I want to show you what's in the box, and it's a lot of little baggies like that, and they are full with wax. It depends on what we have in store at the moment, but at the moment there is like beeswax. If you want a certain wax, just mail me before. There's also the possibility to get soy wax or recycled wax, whatever you want. So there are a bunch of little baggies with wax. That is one very important ingredient that you will need. In this case we are using beeswax. So the second thing that are in there are these wooden wicks and some sticky thingies and some sockets. Oh wow! Some sockets for these wooden wicks, so that they hold in place when you put them in the tin. And this is something that is also in there. It's a tin where you can pour your wax in, and after pouring your wax and cooling it off a little bit, you can put in a lot of decoration and healing stuff like herbs, crystals and oils. And this is what is also in the box. There's a different variety of oils, like in this case there's orange oil, there's cinnamon oil, and there's lavender oil, but it varies. It could be like anything what's in store right now. Again, if you need something certain, then just let me know so that we can make this happen for you. So then we have a lot of different herbs, and you can use them for decoration purposes too. And also every herb has its its purposes. And this is a long thing I will probably do a post about in the future, but as for right now, there are tons of books, and I will link some down in the description box that will help you find out about the different purposes of the herbs that you can use in ritual. So this is that. And the same goes actually for the crystals. There are little bottles with little crystals in the boxes as well, and you can use them as well to decorate and to invoke special purposes for your ritual candles. So, long story short, that's what's in the box. The box comes, all the ingredients come in a wooden box, and they have a wonderful special design that I made for them, a Candle Magic design, and you can find them in my Etsy shop. But that's enough of the business. Let's go ahead and show you what to do with these. So at first you will need, let's put them away for a bit. So at first you will need your little tin that is inside the box, and with your little tin you'll do the following. There are like 3 different wicks in there that you can use for 3 times to make a candle, and in this case we are using a little tin. You can also use a glass jar like I use with these big candles, or anything else that you have at home that is heat safe, and you need a heat safe container. So we're taking this little tin box, and you have these little sticky thingies in the box, and they stick from 2 sides, and you just peel off the one side and put that sticky thing right in the middle of the tin can, as you can see. And then you take your little aluminum socket and put it on there so it keeps in place. And then you can take your wooden wick and put it in the socket, and now it looks like that. So now it's time for the wax. To know exactly how much wax you're gonna need, you take your tin as a measuring cup, and I mostly put in 1 cup, and a half cup. So if this is my cup, so 1.5 tins of wax, because it will melt away and sink in a little bit. So this is 1, and let's see. More, yeah, and a half 1. And I put these wax pellets in a heat-safe container, a microwave safe container. You can also take another container and put them in a double boiler, but I like to melt these in the microwave for about 10 minutes, and that's what I'm going to do right now. And I see you when this is melted. Okay, and there we are again. I ended up heating this wax up in a double boiler because my microwave flicked and didn't work. So now we have a glass of melted wax. And what we're going to do now is to put in our oils and scents and mix it up very well. For mixing, I always use chopsticks, the regular ones. You can also use everything else like a spoon, but it's a bit tedious to scrub the wax away once it's cooled. But that works. So I'm going to make a cinnamon candle today, and we are going to use this lovely cinnamon oil, and you can put in however much drops of oil you want. I tend to put in quite a lot, and then I stir it up. I love strong smells. If you like subtle smells, just put in a lot less than I would. So just smell it and see if you like it. So then stir it up again so that everything is liquid. And now you can, if everything is stirred very well, you can put it in your tin box. And if you are touching the glass, be safe. Take something to touch it because it's very hot. Okay, and now I'm going to pour in the wax with the oil into this can. That's lovely. Okay. Now we need to let this sit for a bit so that it cools off a little bit. I don't want it to be super hard because I still want to push in the little crystals and herbs a little bit, but not. But we have to let it sit for about like 10 minutes. You can also put it in the freezer if you want to make this process a little faster. So while this cools off, we can decide on what herbs we want to put in and what intention we are following with our candle. I want to make one that is going to make me feel at home and cozy, and is a good thing for the winter month when it's dark, something that cheers me up and lights me up. And so I decided to put in a little bit of orange peel, a few cloves, and juniper berries. these all have very nice properties that you can read up in the books I'm going to link down there, and this is what I'm going for. I also want to put in some crystal salt as for protection, and these are the ingredients. One thing first, I wouldn't put the herbs and crystals super much in the middle near the wick, because if they fall down and block the wick from the wax, the candle will not burn. So put the herbs on the outside of the can, or not too near to the wick. And also you should never leave these burning alone, because the little herbs that are in there can sure catch fire. So I would recommend always putting your ritual candles on a heat safe ground, like a cork plate or something, and also never leave them unattended. So this, because this could very well catch on fire. It's not what it normally does, but it can happen. So I'm just putting that out there for you. So we are going to let that sit for a while, and once it's kind of hardish but not too hard, I will show you how to put in all the crystals and herbs. Hi, and now we are back again, and it has cooled off a little bit, but it's not solid right now, so we can put in the little herbs. And as I said, don't put the herbs too near to the wick. I'm just opening up these little bowls, and I'm starting out with a few juniper berries that I place around. So you can arrange them in whatever way you like. I like to mix everything up and put it together. Some people just put the herbs on the right side or the crystals on the left side. Whatever you want is fine here. Just make it pleasing to yourself and what you want. And as you can see, there's nothing too near to the wick. So I'm also putting in a few cloves. They have a very nice smell that corresponds very well with the cinnamon. Okay. And the other ingredients that I used for that candle. Oh. To give this a little bit of freshness and sunny smell, I decided on putting in a little bit of orange peel. Orange is one of my all-time favorite smells. So I rarely make candles for myself where there's no orange in there, and I just put in a little bit of the orange peel. That looks really pretty already. And as I said, for protection purposes, I want some crystals in there, and I decided to go with the crystal salt. This is Himalayan crystal salt, and it has a very rich and nice orange color, and I use them to put them in there and give this a protection purpose. So I think I like this one right now. The only thing you have to do right now is let it sit until it's completely dry and solid, and then you have to clip the wick. I have no scissors right now, so Just take like one finger, and this is what you need left for the wick, and the rest you just cut off, and then your candle is ready. So this is how you make ritual candles with the Candle Magic box from Ancient Hearts. I'm going to do a giveaway for this candle, so you can win it. All the information on how to enter is down in the description box, and I'm looking forward to give this one to one of you. And if you are making candles with your Candle Magic box and you want to show them or let others know what kind of ingredients you used for your candles, just post them with a hashtag Candle Magick on Instagram, and tag me in there so I can share them and and show everyone what you did. I'm very interested in your recipes and what you come up with, and as always, thank you very much for watching, and thank you very much for supporting Ancient Hearts. Have a wonderful day, witches, and now I think I'm going to make another one so I can burn it right now because it smells really good. Bye bye!